Okay, 8th graders, this video is to help you with question 4 on your second CR. It says evaluate, and then it gives you this long numerical expression, and they want us to get it to a single value. I saw in last week's CR, some students were just punching the entire expression into their calculator and pressing enter and miraculously getting the correct answer. Your teachers will want to know that you understand the process to be able to evaluate numerical expressions. So what we have to do is we have to use what's called the order of operations. So I want to quick review the order of operations. When we're talking about the order of operations, the first thing you need to do is work within parentheses or grouping symbols, and you want to get to a single value within. If you have two sets of interlocking parentheses or grouping symbols, something like this, you might have some stuff on and then more going on inside. You get a single answer in the first set of parentheses, then a single answer within the next set of grouping symbols, and so on. After you take care of all parentheses or grouping symbols, your next step is to take care of any exponents. If there's any exponents, you need to go ahead and handle that. Third step, and this is where sometimes students struggle a little bit. Third step is to multiply or divide, whichever you hit first, moving left to right. Multiplication doesn't come before division. Division doesn't come before multiplication. It's whatever you hit left to right. They're at the same level with our order of operations. And then finally, in your last step, you're going to add or subtract, again, left to right. Addition doesn't come before subtraction. You have to move left to right when you only have addition and subtraction left. So let's take a look at the expression you were given and go ahead and simplify it using our order of operations. 8 plus, then in parentheses, 4 minus 2, times, when you don't see anything in between the parentheses, you assume the operation is multiplication. And then you have 3 plus 2 minus 10 divided by 2 plus 3 squared. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is work within parentheses and get a single value within. So we keep our 8. We keep our plus sign. The teachers will expect you to work down the page showing every step. Then you do 4 minus 2 is 2. Then you do 3 plus 2 is 5. I just simplified inside both sets of parentheses. Then I keep my minus 10 divided by 2 plus 3 squared. As soon as you have a single value within parentheses, bye-bye, we're all set with parentheses. Again, if no operation appears between these two, you need to assume that that's multiplication. Next step is any exponent. So I'm going to take care of 3 squared. Now what does 3 squared mean? 3 squared means 3 times 3. And what's 3 times 3? 3 times 3 is 9. So in our next step, we write everything else down the same, except at the end, 3 squared will write plus 9. So we still have our 8 plus 2. I don't even really need the parentheses around them anymore. I can drop those and just keep my multiplication symbol. 2 times 5 minus 10 divided by 2 plus 9. All right, took care of my exponents. Next step is multiplication or division left to right. So as I go left to right, all right, I hit a multiplication first. I'll handle that first. So I keep my 8 plus 2 times 5 is 10. I keep my minus 10 divided by 2 plus 9. Hopefully you can see I'm just taking it one step at a time. I'm still on multiplication or division left to right. So as I go left to right, oh, I have this division to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. Everything else stays the same. This 8 stays the same. This plus sign stays the same. This 10 stays the same. This minus sign stays the same. And then 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then I keep my plus sign here, and I keep my 9. Now again, I'm moving left to right for addition. So multiplication, division, all gone. Bye-bye. Add or subtract left to right. So I'm going to go left to right, whatever I hit first. Oh, I hit addition first. Okay. 8 plus 10 is 18. Minus 5 plus 9. Again, add or subtract left to right. So as I go left to right, I'm like, oh, I got to handle this subtraction before I add. 18 minus 5 is 13, plus 9 is a final answer of 22. It's letter B. This problem, I don't know what your problem is, but it's something similar to this. Hopefully that helps.